Hello, good evening, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday night. Yes, thank you so much, Eldora, for the lovely sharing. And I also like to congratulate my cousin, Rainy, has such a wonderful improvement and testimony. I'm happy for her and also the little boy, Nathan, that our Platinum series really helped two of them. And I'm glad that Eldora also had a very good Sunday evening at restaurant. Thank you for your patronage. Right. Today is my great pleasure to actually present to all of you about this platinum sleep technology and also the blue ocean strategy and how to go about this business. Yes, I'm Adelyn Tan, and I think most of you probably know me. And how do I start this business? Later, I'll share a little bit more. Why am I so excited about this business? Right, before I start, can I ask all of you a very simple question? Are you afraid of getting old? If you do, just type one in the chat box. And let me see how many. Okay, actually, like myself, I think I'm also really scared of getting old. I believe most of you have actually come across in the market, be it products, be it packages, be it different courses that will actually help you to prevent aging. And this is something that for us to think about, especially I think a lady who actually look like is actually 30 years old, but may turn out to look like 40 years old. What's the problem? It's all got to do with the system. And what is the cause of this aging? I believe some of us may actually came across like kind of lost focus, concentration, and also will have a little bit of memory loss. Sometimes I will forget this and that, especially my mother will forever ask where is her glasses, things like that. So I think it's something that for us to really think about it. Next thing is sleep problem. I think when we're young, when we can sleep, we choose not to sleep. But when as we get older, we actually want to sleep, but we couldn't sleep because of a lot of problems that we may have, some stress and so on and so forth, that it lead us to sleepless night. And the most scary part for myself, especially or also some women, is our skin. When our skin start to feel darker, dull, and then sag, and wrinkles start to surface, and also all the black pigmentation start to come. So this is not something that all of us want to look like, right? Right. If today I would like to share with you, without spraying, without consumption, without applying, or without sticking, you just in just 15 minutes you can see the outcome. Are you keen to know? And you want to guess what is that? Yes, I'd like to share a little bit more about this. Okay, platinum wave. Okay, what is this platinum wave about? I believe most of you actually know that our body consists of water, and at least 60 to 70% of water is running in our body. And how does this platinum wave? There is a reaction towards because the platinum wave has reaction to the water. Why? Because it produces a trillion vibration in just 1 second. Okay, how many of you know what? How many zero is 1 trillion? If you know, you may just want to type the numbers, the digit in the chat box. Yes, it's 12 zero. Imagine, are you able to clap 1 trillion times in just 1 second? Is mission impossible. What does this platinum wave do? Is actually activate our water molecule cluster in our body so that it will actually reduce all the wrinkles, all the pigmentation, and make us look much radiant and more fresh. So this is what all about. And look at it. Imagine if our water molecule cluster is large, and it will actually cause congestion. It's very difficult to move in our body, and it will cause the flowing speed getting slower. And after platinum wave being activated, what will happen? Look at it. It actually breaks down the water molecule into a smaller cluster so that it can actually flow in our body much easier, smoother, and also faster. So that is the amazing part of this platinum wave. And you probably will ask, what is this platinum wave? It is actually made of 14 types of natural mineral in a basket, and it's all in a balanced state. And of course, with the name say by itself, platinum is the key component in this platinum wave technology. And what is this all about? In the market, you probably will come across what's so special about this platinum series. Yes, you may come across some other products in the market, and they probably, some of them could be spray type or laser type. And what they have probably is only the surface of the product. Whereas for our platinum series, it is actually a combination of 14 types of mineral that weave into the fiber, that actually mix into the, it's a mixing type into the fiber, and then weave into the fabric, so that what will happen? It will actually become more durable and also long lasting. So despite many wash, you will still remain, the effectiveness is still remain. So regardless how long you're going to use it, and also how many times you're going to wash it, and best of all is you don't even need to use any special detergent. Because some I came across one that actually in the market, you need to use their detergent, and it's very costly. But as for us, it's just a simple one, and then something very easy to take care of. So this is something that I will travel, I'll bring it along when I travel. I'm sure most of us who are in it, we are all do the same. And what is our proportion, our water distribution in our body? Remember, I was sharing that at least 60 to 70% in our body consists of water. And what are they? Actually, 40% of this fluid is actually, we call it intracellular because it's inside the cell. And 20% is actually outside the cell. It's called extracellular. So look at this 20%. What does it consist of? It's interstitial fluid and also the blood plasma that contain lymph and cell fluid. Why is it so important? And also, I need to highlight to you that there are three main areas in our body that consist of water, and they are very, very important. What are they? The first one, probably some of you may know, yes, blood. Yes, I think why it's important for us to ensure our blood flow is, our blood circulation has to be smooth, has to be cleansed, and also that will not cause any aches and pain in our body as well. Next is lymph. It's something that I'd like to share a little bit more for tonight. And lastly, what is that? Brain. So something interesting, right? Yes, what is this lymph about? Okay, lymphatic system is our body's second liquid circulatory system, and it is also our body's largest detoxification mechanism. So imagine, look at this table comparison. What is the difference between our blood and our lymph? Our blood is red. And what is the length? When you actually were to lay on the floor, it can actually go around the earth 2.5 times. So imagine, we are talking about 100,000 kilometers. What is the flow speed? It takes only 40 seconds to complete one cycle in our body. Why? Because it is pumped by the heart. Whereas for lymph, it is white, and the length is double of our blood vessel. How about the flowing speed? Is it double? No, it is not. For lymph, it takes 8 to 12 hours to complete the cycle in our body. Why is it so? Because there isn't any organ to support, to pump the lymph. What do we depend on? Ladies and gentlemen, do you know what are the two main things that will cause to actually move our lymph? Yes, if you know, you just type these two beautiful words in the chat box. Yes, it's exercise and massage. Ask yourself, do you exercise every day? Okay, I do a lot of walking. And do you go massage every day? I'm sure not everyone will do it, especially during this COVID period. And plus, this lymphatic detoxification treatment is not cheap at all. So one time, imagine when you do it, you actually only last you probably a few days. But look at this. Why we say this is very important? Because of this four main reason that will cause a lymph blockage. What is it? And I'm sure all of you are very, very familiar because of the sedentary lifestyle. Imagine you don't move, whole day you sit in front of the computer, you just type, and then you simply ignore, just face your laptop, you just face your desktop, but you just refuse to move. Because many a time we are encouraged to move our body every 20 to 30 minutes. And next, what? Unbalanced diet. Ask yourself, do you take healthy food every day? I believe most of us would love to take fast food, processed food, and also something unhealthy. So that is also one of the reasons that will cause our lymph blockage. Next, what do we have? Toxin overloaded. What do you mean by that? You probably say, oh, Ed, I'm very safe because during this COVID, I hardly go out because I avoid the air pollution, the water pollution, but not true though, because at home, we also have a lot of toxin. For example, our handphone, our Wi-Fi, aircon, fan, everything. All these are radiation. It also will have a lot of toxin. The last one, cool body constitution. I believe many of us, especially in Singapore, our weather is very hot. We like to blast our aircon to the lowest, which is 16 degree or 18 degree, because we love the cold feeling. And or even you can go into the shopping mall. Why some of the shopping mall are very crowded? Because the aircon is fantastic. But do you know that if our body temperature is not maintaining at 36.5 degree to 37, you also have this blockage. Why is it important for us to know all this blockage will cause all the pains and aches in our body? Look at this illustration. Look at this slide. They actually point out the 5 main areas of our lymph nodes, and there are more than 800 lymph nodes running in our body. And where are the biggest one? The one that actually around our neck area is the highest number. We're talking about more than 300 lymph nodes. Imagine when you wake up, you feel that pain, you have a stiff neck. You look at my cousin, she has this cervical pain, and it's actually caused a big problem. You look at the cupping and all the treatment that she has to go. It's kind of scary, right? So imagine if we are one of the victims, what will happen? So these are the areas that we really need to take care of. Next is axillary lymph node. Why do we need to take care, especially for women? We have high tendency and also a danger to get breast cancer. So it's important for us to massage. And doctor would advise, especially for women, don't think that only women, men also will have. And we need to massage and also make sure that the flow, the lymphatic here is actually very, very smooth and flowy, flow easily. Next, we have this abdominal and inguinal lymph node. I think a recent survey or report talking about a lot of married couple, they find hard to conceive. Reason being, they probably also not aware of. And I just found out that because of these two lymph nodes is not, when there's a blockage, that will also affect the reproductive health, especially not just women, men as well. So imagine if we are not taking time and also spending time to understand this a little bit more or look after our own health, what is the cause of it? Next, we talk about the brain. And we have, what do we have? We don't have lymph fluid in our brain, but we have this cerebral spinal fluid. It's called CSF. What is this? This is, CSF is a clear, colorless body fluid that can be found in our brain and also the spinal cord. And in this 21st century, what is the biggest finding? We need to talk about this lymphatic system. What is it all about? I'm sure some of you probably have heard recently we talk a lot about brain wash, why our brain need to wash. That's something that we need to get rid of, which is the toxin. To wash away our brain toxin, what is that? Is that include our amyloid beta protein. When you have all this, what will happen? Because the importance of this CSF is actually to supply the nerve cell with all this supplement and also to remove all the metabolic waste from our central nervous system, plus also to regulate the pH balance in our central nervous system. Why? Because a disruption in this circulation is the main culprit of aging and any brain disease. Do you know what are the brain diseases that we always heard of? Yes, Alzheimer, dementia, or even Parkinson. All this got to do with our brain. So imagine this is so important, right? And next, what do we have? Look, because we have to thank M Life for that. Remember my cousin Rainy, she talked about what are the things that has helped her this last 6 months? Yes, this beautified pillow. We have to. I personally really like to thank MLive for actually launching this pillow and also this beautiful kimono print blanket, because it is so easy to use. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, when do you need to use all these items? Yes, when you sleep. Imagine during your sleep, you can do your brain detox, and you can also do your lymphatic cleansing exercise. So why not? Okay, before I move on to the next slide, it's a video that I'm going to play. This video will actually let you understand a little bit more what is this platinum wave and how does it produce this 1 trillion vibration in just 1 second. And in the video, you probably there'll be 2 cups of water, and one of them is actually soaked with platinum cloth. We call it platinum water. The other one is just a normal tap water. We will have 5 drops of chili oil, and look what will happen. Yes, you see the outcome, you see the result. The one on the left is actually the water, we call it platinum water. And you look at the oil, it has become smaller particles, and that will actually flow in our body to move easily. Remember, I was talking about this vibration. So look at it. This is the outcome. And imagine the other one on the right. All the oil is actually coated around the cup. So look, if this is your blood vessel, what will happen? And we also spotted the water molecule cluster has become bigger, and that will cause more congestion and also harder to digest, harder to break down. So imagine this is a blood vessel, what will happen? And that's where all the aches and pains, all the health problems, all the issue will start to come. So it is important for us to make sure our lymph can flow very, very smoothly. So what is your choice, right? Okay. After sharing, after watching the video, and I just want to share with you the 2 real life examples. Look at this Kulimoy. She's only in mid-40s, and unfortunately, she actually experienced 2 minor strokes. And look at what happened to her. Look at the picture on the before and after, and the picture on the after. In just 5 months, she actually uses both sleep device and also the platinum blanket, and that has actually given her become very beautiful, and also more healthy. And apparently, I heard she's a mother of 4 children. After she uses, she's conceived the 4th child. So imagine if we are in such condition, how do we feel? And she is so young. And thanks to MLive with this sleep device and the platinum series, her water retention problem has been settled and is gone. And now she become more charming and very beautiful. If some of you have seen her recently, I can tell you she looked even more gorgeous. Yeah. Next is our Mr. Chin. He is our star of Singapore because he looked even much, much younger. And many of his friends say he looked 10 years younger. He's actually in his 70s. And after using, again, the sleep device together with the platinum blanket, and this is the result that he has. You look at the face, he has a lot of pigmentation. And then also look at his hand, and all the veins are popping out. But after using 5 months, look at him again. He looks so much younger and so much charming. And more importantly, he is a Qigong master, I was told, but he has some sleep problem. He looks so different now. Yes. Sorry. Okay. And Sorry about it, press too fast. Right, after seeing so much, and I just want to highlight to all of you what is so important now other than getting healthier. The most important thing that we need to do is how to have a good immunity system. Yes, during this COVID, I think all of us are very, very concerned, and all of us until today, I think we are all very, very conscious about our own immune system. When we go out, we need to wear masks, we need to make sure we wash our hands, and we do all the preventive measures. Why this is important? These are some of the tips that how you can actually regulate your immune system. Yes, the first one, we need to have good and quality sleep. So do you have? And next is keep our body warm. I think everywhere you go now, as long as out of your house, you go to the mall, you go to any shop, you will need to check your temperature because they need to ensure your body temperature is maintained at certain core temperature, which is at least 36.5 and above. And this the remaining four, all of us know that we need to know how to manage our stress. We need to do enough exercise. We can get in touch with the nature, and also must eat balanced diet so that we can have a healthy lifestyle. But today, ask ourselves, is it easy to do? Is many of you will tell me it's so difficult because I'm so used to not doing exercise. I'm so used to eating a lot of other kind of food, and I under tremendous stress. So it's very difficult to change one person's habits and their lifestyle. So what can we do to do that, to prevent that? And remember, we talk about sleep is very important, and not just sleep. I'm talking about deep sleep, because with deep sleep, it can strengthen our immunity. Why? Because when we're doing the sleep, our body has actually manufactured a large amount of this IL-12. What is it all about? It's antibodies. You have the B cell and also the cytotoxic T cell. What do? They actually help to fight the disease. So it's very, very important for you to have a good and deep sleep. And next, I was just talking about this body to keep our body core temperature warm. And this is a good experiment just to let you see. The picture on the right is actually using our platinum wave series, and the picture on the left is actually just a normal products in the market. And look at the pictures on the right. Look at the body. You see the redness is actually very dense and very concentrated. That means to say they can actually keep our body core temperature and retain the thermal in the body for a longer time. And also on the experiment on the hand and the feet, on the legs, look, the redness, just 15 minutes, what has happened. So this to share with you that, and you must always maintain a thermal retention in our body in order to keep our body warm, and especially under the cold weather, or even you are in the aircon room, you just need to make sure our body is not turning cold. You need to lock in the temperature. What will happen if, let's say, your temperature were to drop? Sorry, okay, so sorry. Okay, this is Dr. Ishihara. He actually has written more than 200 books. It's all about the body temperature and the human body system. All these have to work very closely together. Imagine our immunity will only work at optimal at what point? At 36.5 degree, our body temperature. What if our body temperature were to drop by 1.5% to 35 degree? Cancer cell proliferated easily at this point. But if our body temperature increased by 1 degree, what will happen? Our immunity will be strengthened by 5 times. So look, what is the difference between just a 1% or 0.5%? It makes a lot of difference, right? Next, who? Okay, remember I was just sharing, it's important to maintain our body temperature. Look at this lady with our body temperature increased by 0.5 degree. Isn't it wonderful? You can see it helps in slimming. It's not just lady who wants it, and I'm sure gentlemen, you also like to stay fit and healthy. So with you covering this platinum blanket, it can actually help to increase the fat burning by how many percent? By 50% when you do exercise. So this is something that very, very important. And ladies and gentlemen, yes, burn fat. So this is what we are looking for. And okay, it's not just said by us. We also have an endorsement coming from the medical professional. And who is this Dr. Kawashima Akira? He is a personal physician of Prime Minister in Japan. He actually endorses our platinum wave that it's not only getting us healthy, and it's also good for anti-aging. So look, even a doctor, a professional, medical professional also endorse this product. What's more, next I will actually show you this manufacturer has actually sent this what we call it, the platinum series for this. They do the clinical test. Hang on, I think today. Okay, they have actually sent to this. Sorry about it. Third-party research facility, which is Osaka Prefecture University. What do? They actually did this clinical test with 40 women. 20 of them will use a platinum series. The other 20 will just use a normal product. And what is the outcome? Look at the result. Yes, there are 4 results that came out. First is the sleep brain wave developed faster, and also the sleep process being accelerated. Because look at I think many of some of you probably will toss and turn, it takes some time. But I think for this experiment, people who actually use the platinum wave, they can actually get into sleep faster and go into deep sleep. Look at the result too, and also sleep quality can be improved. The result 3, what happened? It also reduced the free radicals in our body. That means to say, they will recover our fatigue and also our body aches and pains faster. Lastly, this is also very important because it increases the anti-oxidation substance in the blood that will also improve in our anti-aging ability and also disease resistance, right? So something that to think about and something that worth considering. I just want to do a little bit of recap. Just want to share with you that how important is this lymph circulation because it only dependent on massage and exercise. So with this platinum wave, once again, I just want to remind you, what does it do? It produces a trillion vibration in just 1 second. Imagine you cover 8 hours. What does it work? It actually works. It can have 24 hours of coverage. It's that long. And we know that both our lymphatic and blood vessels are equally important. Imagine our house, the garbage, we didn't clear for a week. What will happen? Because our lymph is just like our sewage. It will become very smelly. It will become very gross. And imagine the waste in our body is not being cleansed every day. What will happen? All the issues, all the problems will start to surface. So this is very, very important because both of them work hand in hand, right? Okay, having said so much, and if the product is so fantastic, and if you don't use it, what can the product do? They can do nothing, right? And what do I need you to do? You can just, what do you need to do? You just need to sleep. And MLife has come into this design. You only need to use it when you sleep. Ladies and gentlemen, do you sleep? Don't tell me you don't sleep. And is sleep very important? It is very important. And can someone just type that you don't sleep? No, right? Yes. So I have to thank MLife again because they just come up with a brilliant idea that you don't need to be reminded, you don't need to be convinced, and then you don't need to be forced because you will definitely sleep because sleep is just so important, right? And this is something that not said by us, not said by me, and not said by you, not said by MLife, but it's a launch that they has actually did it in December 2018. What happened? Look at this one afternoon. Something great happened. They actually, there are, I think, a lot of people attended this launch. and they actually closed 253 units of platinum blanket, be it single or be it double. What is the outcome? I'm talking about 1.9 million sales. For how long? In just 3 hours, one afternoon. Imagine it's equivalent to more than 600,000 Sing dollar. Ladies and gentlemen, or anyone who is a business owner, ask ourselves, are we able to clock in that kind of sales? My answer is yes, you may be, but it's very difficult. I'm also a businesswoman. I just want to share that, yeah, I actually invested 200,000 for my restaurant. I'm talking about just one share. I have 5 partners. But today, I invested only 20,000 in M Life. The next one, I'm going to share with you what is the strategy behind. I can tell you the product is so fantastic. I have such a wonderful product, but I don't have the right strategy to penetrate into the market. What is the point, right? And it's because today you are here to listen to me about this business. Other than getting beautiful, other than getting younger, other than getting healthier. So what is the next thing that we can look at? Yes, I guess probably some of you may understand what is called red ocean, what is blue ocean. The opposite of red is blue. Why red? Red means everyone is doing it. Red means everybody is already existent in the market for the long time. For example, health supplement. Okay, can anyone tell me how many brands are there out in the market now? I'm just talking about health supplement. Okay, not just direct selling company. I'm talking about pharmacy. I'm talking about convenience store, even supermarket. I was told even some of the I think hair salon, everyone also start to sell health supplement. Do you think is it easy? Do you think is it tough? And do you think is it worth the while for us to take a look? Yeah, but M Life, Mr. Liu is very, very visionary. And because he's looking at this blue ocean opportunity. Why? Because we want to be the market leader. So far, any one of you has heard of any brand that is, or any company that is doing sleep health? If you do, you just type. If not, then you can just type M Life in the chat box. Okay, let me just show you why we are in the right platform. Okay, in this health industry, there are these 4 main pillars. We talk about water, food, exercise, and rest. Okay, water, it refers to water filtration, right? And all of us know water filtration is already in the market for more than 30 years. If today M Life were to join in this piece of pie, is our competition very steep? Do we need to fight with a lot of people? I was told the founder of this Diamond Water has also shifted to now they are doing this coffee machine. So do you want to have a food on it? No. Next is food, which I really earlier shared, which is health supplement. Next up is this exercise. Massage chair. How many of you has a massage chair at home? Yeah, okay, I don't have because I find it too bulky and it takes up a lot of space. And I prefer to do a lot more exercise. Yes, I think some of you, and I think many people would have this. And who is a big boy for this massage chair? Yes, start with O. And who do they have as a star ambassador? Yes, Andy Lau. If today M Life want to go into this massage chair, do we win to get who? Tom Cruise or any other bigger star? And do we still have a chance to grab this piece of pie? No, because the biggest massage company has already penetrated into more than 30 countries. Why are we considering that? Why are we not doing something that is different? Yes, the last piece of the pillar, which is rest, and is equivalent to sleep. So ask yourself, a household of 5, and how many water filtration you need? 1 only, right? And how many massage chair do you need? Also 1, right? But how many sleep device do you need? If let's say you have a household of 5, how many blankets do you need? And how many pillows do you need? It can't be like 5% sharing 1 sleep device. sharing one blanket and sharing one pillow is almost impossible, because this is something very personal. I want to have my own set. Yes, you look at the probability, 1 versus 5. So isn't it something that you can think about, ladies and gentlemen? Something that for you to really take a closer look. And why I say it is important, because I'm sharing with you now is the size of this sleep health industry. I'm not talking about health only, I'm just talking about sleep. Okay, you look at this graph. In 2013, it's actually talking about 54.9 billion USD. I'm talking about all the sales in relation to this sleep. And by 2021, what is the market potential? It's talking about 84.9 billion USD. Ladies and gentlemen, if your capturing rate is 1%, are you happy or not? 1% is how much, It's 800 million. Enough? And this is such a big, I think the last, Dao tell me, this is a big, big cake. Would you like to have a share of this cake? Yes. And this research is not done by me, not done by MLife. It's actually by BCC Research in USA. So look at this potential. And why I say MLife is in the right industry. Look, they have actually started this MLife model in 2014. In the past, they actually do the traditional business, but there isn't any breakthrough in their sales volume. But after they convert into this direct selling model, look at their growth. I'm talking about 547%. When they first started in 2014, what do they achieve? I'm talking about 20 million. By 2015, this is when the start of, I think, GST. What do they achieve? Almost 60 million. And look at by 2016, they break the 100 million sales. Isn't it real? Yes, it's real. And it is true. And many people are still, many businesses are struggling, but yet MLife made it. And by 2017, what do? They actually expanded this sleep wellness market out of Malaysia. Where are they? Singapore, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Brunei, and Indonesia. And in the pipeline, we also looking at Thailand and Australia, and many more to come. Imagine my cousin, Rini in UK. She has already started to share. So this is a great market for you to tap on. Look at the potential, right? And you would probably tell me, okay, Ed, you say so much, how do I go about it? Okay, why? Because I'm a businesswoman, and many business owners would think that, yeah, this is just a direct selling, right? So what is so special about this MLife? Okay, today I'm sharing with you, if I'm talking about, I want to have this, to achieve a sales volume of 40,000, in order for me to make a 10% income, $4,000. I'm talking about this supplement, $40, okay? How many people that I need to talk to in order for me to achieve this 40,000 sales volume? Yeah, I'm sure most of you know. It's 1,000 people. Yes, 1,000 people. Don't you think you need to respect all these people from day 1 to the day 30? Every day they need to talk to so many people in order to make this $4,000 income. I really respect these people because they put in all their heart and soul. Today, MLife, what we did something different, and why we attracted so many business owners, so many high flyer bosses, and so many anti-MLM people, including myself. I'm also anti-MLM, but I enjoy this business because I'm talking about high value. Yes, the value is talking about $4,000. Same thing, I need to achieve 40,000 of sales in order for me to make my $4,000 income. How many people do I need? Yes, just 10 people. Okay, tell me, find 10 person easy or find 1,000 people easy? Maybe you tell me, Ed, I'm very good, I'm very sociable, I got 100 people. Congrats to you. If you have 100 people, what's your potential income? It's 40,000, you know. If you tell me you are super with all this, you have very, very good contact, 1,000. What is your potential income? I'm talking about close to $500,000, 400,000. Ladies and gentlemen, This is talking about pure profit. I don't have to pay anything. I don't have to pay for the rental. I don't have to pay for the salary. I don't have to pay. I don't have to keep stock. So this is, I'm talking about 100% pure profit. You probably take away some of the nitty-gritty. Remember, I was sharing with you, I invested F&B business, 200,000, one share, and same thing, I invested 20,000 in MLife. In less than 3 months, I took back my investment because I'm using least effort. I'm making back my investment in the shortest time. It's because of the high volume, and I get the highest profit. Isn't it good? So you think, okay, Ed, so how do I join? How do I, since it sounds so interesting, and what can I do to be part of you? Okay, look, MLife is very good because they come up with very simple marketing plan, or we call it compensation plan. How many types of membership we have? Only 4, which is Gold, Platinum, VIP, and VVIP. And we use this consumption point to calculate our commission. Okay, for Gold, what is the point? 125 CP, Platinum is 500 CP, VIP is 1000 CP, and VVIP is 1005 CP. So Gold, you talk about 1 pillow, Platinum, you're talking about 2 pillows, VIP, you're talking about blanket, be it single or double, and VVIP is equivalent to 1 sleep device. And what is this placement? It's just like our branch. From Gold to VIP, we are only allowed to open 2 branches, whereby for VVIP, you can open up to 4 branches, which is 4 lines. And MLife also has a very simple pay structure, which is only 3 types of bonuses. One of them is direct sponsor. So if you are Gold, you only need to, you get 10%. Platinum, 15%, VIP, 30%, and VVIP, you have 30% also. Next is team bonus. Everyone is the same, which is 15%. Next, what do we have? This daily max. What is this daily max about? It's about the maximum income that you can get per day. Okay, for Gold, you can only get up to $100. Platinum, 300. VIP is 900, and then VVIP is 1,200. Okay, what is this star bonus? Ladies and gentlemen, may I ask, under such a market condition, are you still entitled any bonus? And now I'm talking about our star bonus can be paid out every month. Yes, today you tell me, Ed, I'm serious. I want to do business. I want to be like you. And then I will urge you to consider VVIP. Let me just show you the comparison between VIP and VVIP. Ultimately, the decision is yours. Because if you want to do a business, so think about it. What is workable for you? Okay, sorry, if you have, if you would like to take a snapshot so that you can take reference when I go through this illustration, okay, then I shall move to the next slide. Right, today, if you are VIP and you can find one friend that who is buying this platinum double, the platinum blanket double. And what's the point? It's 1,250 CP. What is your direct sponsor bonus? It's $500. Okay. If 2, you can get 2 friends. Do you think your commission is 1,000? No, it's not. Remember, we talk about team bonus. You will get $1,250. Okay, next you find 3 friends. What do you get? It's 1,750 because of the direct sponsor bonus. When you can find 4 friends, what is your total income? You will get $2,500. Sorry, today I think a little bit slow. Yes, $2,500. Remember, VIP, you can have 2 branches. So that's what we show the illustration. And I say VVIP. How many branches? Can you remember? And when you have 4 branches, what is the income? Yes, William, correct. 4. What's your income? Same thing, you will get the 4 times of direct sponsor bonus. And then for team bonus, remember, VIP, how many team bonus you can get? Only 1. But when you are VVIP, remember, you can make even more. How much do you get? You can get 3 types of team bonuses. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to do business, would you go for VIP or VVIP? Huh? Okay, yes, 3,000. So the difference is $500. So remember, you have two branches, you make 2,500. When you have four branches, immediately your income is small. And same thing, how many friends do you find? Four. Do you have friends? Yes. And if your four friends also like you, or say, hey, Ed, just now remember I was sharing about this unique selling point. Why are we so special? I was mentioning if our product is $4,000 and today you find four friends, how much you already get? You get back $3,000. What is your investment? I'm talking about $1,000. Okay, you see the difference. How fast you can get back your investment is how fast do you want? Okay, it's almost free. And today, all of your four friends are like you. They also want to make back their investment. Okay, simply you don't need. I'm not calculating your direct sponsor bonus. I'm just talking about the team bonus that under your organization, and all these friends are under you, and all the friends that they brought in that come under your organization got to do with you. Got something to do with you now. Yes, it got to do with you because it's all under the one roof. And remember, when you are VVIP, how many types of bonus you get again? Three types. You get TB1, 2,000. TB2, you get 1,000. TB3, you get 1,000. Look, I haven't even calculated your direct sponsor bonus, All in all, how much you get? 4,500. Remember earlier I mentioned how much was your initial investment? $4,000. So are you happy that you get back 4,500? So the products that you have gotten is completely free. And all of your friends are like you. Hey, Ed, you already got back your investment. I also want to get back the investment. So this is what we talk about, how we start the business. And this is the most important thing that we need to do. We call duplicate the business model. We actually go on and on and on. When your four friends, they recommend another four friends, total 16 people. 16 of their friends, they all got to do with you. How much you make? $4,000. I'm talking about all standard, buying the same platinum blanket queen. And the 16 friends, they also want to make back their investment. How many they find? 64 people. And what is my income? $16,000. Right. More so, 64 people also want to make back their investment. What is your potential income? 64,000. Ladies and gentlemen, what is your main role to do? How many friends do you need to find? Just four friends. And you're helping the four friends to make back their investment. So, and the beauty of this business is infinity level. It's all on and on and on and on because all the friends and friends and friends and friends and friends of friends of friends of friends, it's all got to do with you. And you tell me, well, Ed, carry on like that. Will the company go into trouble, go into financial difficulty? Yes, it will. Remember, in the table, we talk about daily max, right? And for VVIP, again, I like to remind you how many types of bonus that you get. Yes, 3 types. And remember, what's your daily max for VVIP? Is 1,200. So the second one that you get is also 1,200. The third one, because of the bigger CP, they say, Ed, it's 2,004. But remember, the daily max is what? 1,200. So one day, if your business is so good, if your organization is so stable, you're very, very, very aggressive, your potential income daily is 3,006. I'm talking about 1 month, 30 days. 108,000. Ladies and gentlemen, are you happy with 108,000? I'm talking about pure profit. I'm talking about net. I'm not talking about gross. Are you happy? If you're not happy, not so happy yet, is it? Okay, some say, why got so good, market so bad. But 50,000 good or not? Also not too bad, right? But you say, at 50,000 too optimistic already. 10,000 is sufficient. Okay, your wishes is granted because I made it. In last 2 months, because of COVID, I cannot go out and meet people. But staying at home, meeting with my team, I made close to $10,000. So this is so simple. and with a high return. This is what we talk about, something that you don't have to worry. And why all the business owner, why all the bosses, and why all the MD and MDR keen to join us? Because talking about big money, I'm talking about small investment, but your return is high. And then this is what we call the real business, right? So this is very simple. These are the 5 things that I love all about M Life, because these are the 5 key characteristics. New trend. What is the trend is all about? Remember, we are just talking about sleep. And this is what I love also, high return, because I only come out small investment, but I get back my return high and fast. Low risk. It's simply no risk, because you pay for the product, you can use it. So is there any risk? And then remember, I don't need you to stock up every single thing, because when you need any stock, you just go to M Life Singapore office. You can just get and then deliver to the friend. Simple as that. Time freedom. This is what I like the best. I stay at home every day, and I control my meeting time myself. I don't have to report to work. I don't have someone to report to. So a lot of freedom. And most important, like me, I need to build my organization. So like yourself. So we're all here talk about duplication and multiplication. So this is a very, very simple things to think about. So this is the beauty of doing this direct selling business. Right. You say, so good, man? Or people achieve or not? Yes, they are plentiful, and all of them are from all walks of life. Who are they? I just want to point out one very important person, Mr. Henry Kong. Sorry, so fast. I think can't wait to see good news. Okay, the gentleman that the last row, the guy with spectacle, is Henry Kong. He's our Singapore Team Elite 1. He's the one that who brought M Life to Singapore. Thank you, Henry. Thank you so much. And the second guy that I also like to mention, which is Tao Xiong. And imagine the entire Singapore market is all under his leadership. Isn't it beautiful? So I also hope to grow my business outside Singapore. And we also have a housewife. We also have a auntie that is 72 years old. Just look at this, Madam Wong, someone that I love and someone that I admire the most. She's also in the business. So ladies and gentlemen, don't tell me today, oh, I'm too old for that, or I'm too old young for that. There's no boundary limit, okay? So you can do what you like.